Hey y'all, it's very quiet out here. I thought I'd come out here in front of the flag. I find it very interesting how quiet it's been. Always a calm before the storm, as they say. Well, there's storms all across the United States, but I'm just talking in the political scene. I know that crap's going on with old Biden. Guy's a freaking walking stiff. Just sits there and has a little bitty teeny desk. Have you seen the desk? He's been signing all these executive orders. No one said anything about, whoa, that's abuse of power. No, it doesn't matter. Because they don't care about that anymore. They don't care about the Constitution, Bill of Rights, nothing. It's a total aspect of worldwide power grab, anarchy in the aspect of governments taking over versus the people taking over. But anyways, but it's very quiet. And very quiet on YouTube. A lot of guys have been either they've gone into hiding or they've been deleted or what have you. There's a couple guys that used to post like twice every day when frickin' Trump was in office, calling him the Antichrist. Now, they're not even posting at all. So it kind of goes, well, alrighty. So you were all up in arms of Trump, and you haven't said one thing about old Biden. It's very interesting. It kind of shows your true colors. Maybe your true colors weren't really the colors that a lot of people thought they were. That's just my opinion. Of course, we're all entitled to our opinion. Unless you're trying to do any online stuff. I tried to one more time market some of my musical sides, and Google once again said, no, we're not going to allow you to promote that song. You can't promote that song. Not going to let you promote that video. They come up with they send me some thing saying that it goes against our community guidelines. I'm like, so I read their community guidelines, very vague, and I'm going, exactly what part did you not like? And then they go into some COVID thing, and I'm going, okay, well, whatever. So I used a different video, different song. Not really the one I wanted, but the one I don't know. Who knows? They'll probably come back and not like that either, because they've got a stick up their ass as far as anything that I do. And, well, so be it. Here's how I look at it all, people. You have to put all that's what's going on in God's hands. He's the only one in control. And right now, I think it's even getting a tighter squeeze on an aspect of people might have to just go, there's nothing we could do. I mean, you look at the whole world, it's being controlled, right? It's being ran by a source, and there's nothing that anyone can do. What is anybody going to do? What are you going to do? What am I going to do? Really nothing. There's not much we can do. It's like a big dam is broken. There's a shit ton of water coming down, and you think you're going to, what, stop it? You might want to put your faith in God and build that ark, which, is kind of a salvation of your soul, and put your faith in Him, because other than that, they ain't nothing. But with that being said, this is our greatest time in history to put our faith in God and know that He will deliver us. As they say, it's actually a song I wrote a long time ago, deliver us. And that's really all that matters. And all this other stuff that's going on in the world is meaningless. Can the world make the wind blow? I know it could build a fan, but if you unplug the fan, you ain't got no wind. There is no plug in this earth, except for the energy that God gives it every day to do what it needs to do to keep us alive. So I say this, I just keep doing what I'm doing, keep plugging away. I'm going to be heading across country here pretty soon. I got to get my stuff squared away. With all the weather stuff, I kind of held off another week. But like I told people, I'll be in Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, Utah, Oregon, Idaho, and Washington. So if you're in those areas, not too far off the beaten path, I can stop in and say hi. Other than that, I gotta head on down the road. Gotta get some work done. Anyways, I would, I really don't know what to say. I don't have any, great words of wisdom except just rely on God and let Him do what needs to be done. Because all this other stuff it's all purposely driven. To what ends, who knows? Of course, we all know they got these whack jobs that want to control everybody, but then turn around and, anyways, it's getting to the point where. Once you try to analyze it and talk about it, it becomes just a freaking crazy movie where you find out the guy's a psychopath, which that's probably the truth. The guy's a psychopath. I know this is me standing in front of this flag. I'm almost thinking I'll be banned for this video because I'm standing in front of a flag that's blowing in the breeze. That wasn't created by old Biden or this administration or anybody within the government. Yeah, they're trying to claim ownership of the air. That's next. The ownership of the wind, the ownership of rain. They already do that. Can't barrel any of your rainwater. I don't know. The more I sit back, the more I see all this stuff. It's like this is totally insane. But as insane as it is, the more we have to just give it back to God, because He's the only one going to deal with this crap. We can't deal with any of it. Nothing we can do. So when there's nothing you can do, you got to give it all to God. That's the only thing you can do. And if this whole world would just turn to that understanding, we would see some changes. Anyways, Malachi signing out. I'm going to be around until I'm gone, so I ain't going to stop doing what I'm doing until they just pull the plug. And I'll say something about that. There was no YouTube when I started my careers. There was no YouTube or Facebook when I started my companies. Nothing like that. I did fairly well. Actually, I did better. I did far better in my life, in my business, my music career, all these things. Before any of this crap was even around. Before there was even an internet, I did far better. So it might be a good idea for all this stuff maybe just to go away. So we'll get back to doing what really counts. And that is real things, meeting people, real life, real face-to-face stuff. Not this fake crap that's going on today. Because that's all it is. It's fake. Fake money, fake people, everything. Yeah. Anyways. Like I said, hug your kids, call your parents, go see a neighbor, repent and be baptized.